What is up, hooligans? And happy freedom. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans, where we try to make the news suck a little less. I appreciate all of you guys being here. If you're over on Rumble, please hit that like button. More likes equals more hooligans. We're going to read through the schedule really quick, and then we will be checking on all the chats. So let me know how you hooligans are doing today. Then, of course, we'll be getting things started. We're going to be starting out with this first video titled, Please Proceed to the Exits. Great America State Fair closed due to DC heat. Now, this is just a temporary thing. Apparently, they let everybody come back. But that's how hot it's been. And then we got a video titled, President Trump visiting Mount Rushmore to kick off America 250 birthday. So it's supposed to be happening, I think, at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. I do plan on covering it, but I don't think it's going to be a part of Coffee with Hooligans. I don't think we will be able to stretch this out enough. Things I've never said before for 400. Anyways, then we got a video titled, This is the first time a nuclear startup has done this. 27-year-old CEO. I don't know how a 27-year-old gets into building nuclear reactors, but they're pretty excited about it. Then we have sort of a follow-up video. It's U.S. Olympian accused of tearing up Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool, says the DOJ. Apparently he's being indicted, and we'll see how that goes. Then we got our midlife break, a funny video halfway through. Today was provided by Colty, and it's titled, Listen, Linda. Then getting back into the news, we got a video titled, Concerns Growing Over Directed Energy Weapons. Then we have a video that is titled, oh, this is an interesting video, Found Not Guilty by Reason of Insanity, and now she's starting over. This woman drowned her 1-year-old, dead. And they were like, oh, she's crazy pants, let her go. Like, there's more to it, but goodness. Then we got another horrific story. It's titled, I don't know what this, we'll go with man, because wherever that fucking location is, has got letters that I can't string together. Man choked his sister-in-law to death after lusting after her for years. If that title's not bad enough, he assaulted her corpse afterwards. So good stuff today. We got all good stuff today. And for the last little bit of the news, I know you wish it was lefties losing it, but it's not. Today it's titled, Mother and Her 2 Children Dead in Apparent Murder-Suicide at a Motel. More good stuff. Then we're going to be getting into the fun stuff. We got today's Music Lover Advent Calendars provided by Tori Wayne. And we got our 2 funny videos of the day. First one was provided by Colty, and it's titled, Time to Change Your Ways. And our official funny video of the day was provided by Sly Dog, and it's titled, Smart. All of that's coming up next. But first, we're going to hop in the chat and see how you hooligans are doing today. And what is up, everyone, over on JeffMacLive.com. What's up, Russell? What's up, Snooks? What's up, Ghostly? What's up, Gassum? What's up, Zero? And what's up, 10 Man? Happy freedom, you hooligans. I appreciate all of you guys being on the website. And what is up, everyone, over on Rumble? Major, you were first today. Happy freedom to you, Major, and I appreciate you racing in the chat. What's up, Ranch? Happy freedom to you. Appreciate you being omnipresent. What's up, MU? Happy freedom to you. Let me see. What's up, Trickster? What's up, Thormac? What's up, Abby Girl? Happy freedom, you hooligans. Scrolling. What's up, Rappy? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Cheeky Chops? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Jagula? Happy freedom to you. Make sure we get everybody here. What's up, Guess Who? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Granados? Happy freedom. You guys hit that like button over on Rumble. See if you can get us back on the front page. And what is up, everyone over on the GoofTube? Agent O, I think you were first today. Happy freedom to you. What's up, K Walt? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Master Dork? Happy freedom. Let me see. Okay, my chat just reset. Let me see. What's up, Toy Mafia? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Mike Ingalls? Happy freedom. What's up, Buckeye? Happy freedom. Right Mind, thank you so much for the jewels over on YouTube. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support, and happy freedom to you. What's up, everyone over on Kick? Meta, you're omnipresent. Appreciate you. What's up, everyone over on Twitch? Happy freedom to you, hooligans. And what is up, everyone over on Blaze? And what's up, everyone over on X? Happy freedom to you, hooligans. All right, let's go ahead and get into things. Like I said, we're going to be starting out with this first video titled, Please Proceed to the Exits. Great America State Fair was closed temporarily because of the heat, the hotness. And today it's not even really that bad here in Michigan. Thank God. It has been a horrible 4 days, but everybody else is cooking still, I guess. I don't know. I suggest putting ice under your balls. It's been saving me. Hit the like button. Let's get into this.
Please proceed to the nearest exit. Attention, shareholders. The event is postponed.
Crowds forced to leave the Great American State Fair just before 1 o'clock due to the extreme heat. National Guard troops were directing visitors away from the entrance following the announcement. DC Fire tells News 4 more than 24 people were treated at the Great American State Fair, although not all of them were transported to a hospital. Freedom 250 organizers said the scorching hot temperatures led to the decision to close. The group saying, quote, the safety and well-being of guests, volunteers, performers, vendors, and staff is our highest priority. Conditions are expected to improve later this afternoon before the evening's festivities. We caught up with some who were inside and outside once the decision was announced and talked about the impact of the weather.
I sat on the grass near the fair area, and a bunch of people came to help, and they brought a fire department vehicle to bring me to a cooling bus.
We didn't even really know until people walked around and told us that it was closed till 5, and people were a little shocked by it because they're like, what do we do now?
It was pretty calm. Everybody was just grabbing water and staying in the things, and the guardsmen and some of the police officers just walked by and said, hey, everybody's got to get out.
A little disappointed, but it's okay. Totally got it. It's for safety.
All right, really short video there. People are cooking in DC. Anyways, they're saying that the Great American State Fair was temporarily closed because of the heat today. Now, things are back running as far as I know. I think they went back at 5 o'clock, and I don't think they had to delay it at all. They were trying to make it seem like it was really boring when the Great American Fair started, but there still seems to be quite a few people there after a week has gone by or something like that. It must be more fun than they're showing on TV. We're going to get right into this next one. Trump visiting Mount Rushmore to kick off America's 250th birthday. They're also going to be talking about his speech that's going to happen later on. Like I said, we are going to be covering it. It's supposed to happen around 10:30, which means it probably won't happen until around 11:30, but that's okay. We're also going to be doing the voice chat over on the website, so we may do the voice chat and then just lead right back into President Trump. We'll see. Either way, this is a short video about what to look forward to. They're also going to be talking about Mount Rushmore and President Trump eyeing it a little bit. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Let's get into this.
President Trump will be at Mount Rushmore in South Dakota today to help kick off America's 250th birthday. The president's celebration of the anniversary culminates tomorrow with a record-breaking fireworks show, they say, on the National Mall. He will participate in a flyover, watch fireworks, and speak late into the evening. The last time the president was at Mount Rushmore was 6 years ago. He has openly said he would like adding his likeness to the storied national monument. Structurally, it's not possible to add a fifth face to Mount Rushmore. However, Interior Secretary Doug Burgum oversees National Park Services, and in an interview he said that there is, quote, certainly room for Trump's face.
All right. I bet there's ladies that have said that before. There is room for Trump's face. Anyways, they're talking about President Trump speaking at Mount Rushmore later today. Like I said, we are going to be covering it. It's supposed to be around 10:30. We'll see. They also mentioned that President Trump would like to put his face on Mount Rushmore, and then they say conflicting things about whether or not that's even possible. Fun idea to make the liberals cry, though. Either way, next up, this is the first time nuclear startup has done this. Talking about a 27-year-old CEO who, for whatever reason, is building nuclear reactors that are going to be used for these databases and whatnot. It's coming up next, but first we're going to hop in the chat, see what you hooligans think about the Great American State Fair so far, as well as President Trump speaking later on, and the potential of him putting his face on Mount Rushmore. Happy freedom to you, Sam. Big race tomorrow. It's badass. I haven't been to Redbud in so long. I've always had fun when I've gone there, though. What is this, guess? What is this? You guys are gonna have to tell me who this woman is. I see everybody posting this, but I have no idea about any of it. It's good stuff, though, guess. It's good stuff. Saving that for later. Anyways, reading through. Sub-Zero, happy freedom to you. Sam, it's probably the most American thing happening this weekend. Just saying. Well, I hope you have a badass time. Russell, scared of a little heat? Yeah, just a little bit. I don't think they're scared of heat. I think they're scared of lawsuits. People would really enjoy suing the government. The government made us come down here and look at the American State Fair, and then I died from the heat. We're suing. Racisms all day. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, 10-man. That's awful. Russell, storms are coming. It's probably going to be a snowstorm. Could be, Russell. It could be. It was raining here earlier. Hasn't been too bad today, though. Guess that's your future wife. That's all I need to know. That's enough, guess that's enough. If you want to send me more pictures of her, though, you're welcome to. I'm just saying. What's up, Plastic Quack? Happy freedom to you. Guess who? Trump will add J cups on the Statue of Liberty, and his statue will be motorboating. Is that how it's going to work? Good. Good stuff. Put the knockers on the Statue of Liberty. I don't give a shit. We don't take anything serious anymore. There's no need to. What's up, Kevin? Happy freedom to you. Oh, I understand, Kevin. Cat duties and whatnot. Cheeky Jeff's Donnie's house. That's right. What's up, Tony Rez? Happy freedom to you. Guess who? Real fair peeps get a corn dog and 32-ounce beer in the heat. Yeah, that's how you do it. When it's hot out, you drink beer. You don't just go home. Jaguar would have loved to go. Talking about the America State Fair. I'd like to go check it out too. I can't even make it to the next town over because my Subaru is so damn broken. I'm so damn broken I can't do anything about it. It's fucked. What's up, Appeal to Evan? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Addie Walker? Happy freedom to you. What's up, King of Biltong? Happy freedom to you. Happy 250 years. Happy 250 years to you, King of Biltong. Thank you for stopping in today. Kevin's 107 here today with humidity. Yeah, that's awful. Thank you so much, King of Biltong, for gifting a sub over on Rumble. You're a badass, King of Biltong. Thank you so much for making more hooligans. Hell yeah. Zero, warm beer in the heat will seem cold. It's true. That's why I didn't know my fridge was broken. It was so damn hot in here. I was like, I don't know. It feels cold to me. Shit. What's up, Salty Ginger? Happy freedom to you. How long have we been rolling? 13 minutes, I think. Does anything count time anymore? 14 minutes and 50 seconds. What does that mean, Zero? Thank you so much, Colty, for the $5 hairs over on Rumble. You're badass, Colty. Thank you so much for the support. It says, happy 4th, everybody, and happy freedom. Happy freedom to you, Colty. Thank you so much. All right, hooligans, moving forward here. Like I said, this is the first time a nuclear startup has done this, talking about a 27-year-old CEO who's out here trying to mass produce nuclear reactors. Now, before we get into this, I want to remind you, hooligans, really quick, if you'd like to participate in Free Speech Saturday, make sure you post all of your memes over on Discord or jeffmaclive.com. Just hop in the group chats on either platform. You'll see the tabs labeled memes. Drop what you got and we'll shout you out, as they're making Saturdays more fun. And tomorrow's going to be the 4th, so it's going to be extra fun tomorrow. That's the plan, at least. Been finding videos all day. Alright, here we go. Once again, talking about this 27-year-old who is building nuclear reactors. He's got a deal with NVIDIA, and they're going to be trying to power these databases with him. Hit that like button. Let's get into this.
So joining me now is Isaiah Taylor, founder and CEO of Valor Atomics. Isaiah, thanks for being with us here today. Your age, thank you so much for having me, interestingly, is one of the most notable parts of this story, but I think we have to get right past it. You keep hitting my feed. So tell me what you're doing at Valor Atomics. You're making micro reactors to fuel smaller data centers and geographic areas with nuclear?
Yeah, well, really what we want to do is we want to make nuclear at a much lower price and even safer than it's been in the past. Nuclear in the past has been very safe, but it's been kind of expensive. And the way that we're going to make nuclear much cheaper is by making them in factories rather than doing large construction projects. Factories make things much cheaper. You get to do replication, you get to get better every time you make them. And so that's what we want to do for the nuclear industry. And we've just demonstrated it right here behind us. Our first nuclear reactor made electricity for the first time yesterday. And like you said, it was the first time a nuclear startup has ever done that.
And you made the reactor, I believe. Did you make it in California, shipped it to Utah, where you're standing right now at this plant?
That's right. Our headquarters is in Hawthorne, California, and our site is out here in Emery County, Utah. We're huge fans of Utah. The state has been working on nuclear policy for the last decade and preparing to be the leader in advanced nuclear. And this county here is incredible. You know, the people here really love nuclear and they want to be part of that future. So we're really grateful to be here. We also announced a really exciting collaboration with NVIDIA where we're working on a 30 megawatt waterless data center with them. Data centers need cooling, reactors also need cooling, and traditionally both of these things have consumed water from the local community. But what we're working on now is tech with NVIDIA where both the reactor uses no water and the data center uses no water. And so we can scale this out without overly taxing local communities.
In fact, I've read you're cooling them by hydrogen instead of water. Is that right?
Helium is our coolant in this reactor, very similar atoms. But the bigger thing is that we just use direct air from the atmosphere to cool the reactor rather than having to use water.
Incredible. So what's the vision long term? Describe that for me, Isaiah. Is it small reactors on site powering, smaller geographic areas?
It's a lot of small reactors all on the same site. I would compare it to the early days of computing where you started with very, very large computers in one big building. And then over time, the computers became smaller, but you had more of them in the same place. And that's what we call a data center. I think a thing is happening with nuclear that's quite similar, where we used to have very large bespoke nuclear power plants. And instead, we're going to have many smaller plants in a row on a thing that we call a giga site. And it's a great place to make electricity very cheap and power industrials like AI.
27 years old, Valor Atomics, absolutely incredible innovation and achievement. Isaiah Taylor, thank you so much for being with us here today.
Thanks for having me, Will.
All right.
Okay. Progress with these data centers and all of that. I don't know what they're actually doing. They could be just making up bullshit to get people to stop crying about the water and all of that, because people are concerned with them using water to cool down these data centers. I don't know. We keep coming across these stories. Like, we covered a story that was talking about building nuclear reactors on the moon, and they got plans for it, and like, we're gonna go and do this, and they're saying that it's gonna be easier to cool the reactors down on the moon because it's not happening here on Earth where we have ozone layer and all that kind of stuff. I don't know about any of this shit, but anyways, they're saying this 27-year-old is building nuclear reactors, talking about making a factory that will create nuclear reactors to power the data centers. They say that they're cooling them with helium instead of water, and they're making small reactors, trying to optimize them, and eventually creating giga sites with multiple efficient nuclear reactors on site, creating energy. Now, what they were so excited about, with the title being this is the first time a nuclear startup has done this, it's that they were successful, I guess. When they first built their first one, it actually produced energy, and so I guess that was the big deal about this. I don't understand how a 27-year-old gets into this kind of stuff, though. Like, obviously you got to be born with money or some shit like that, but still, how does a 27-year-old get into this? Anyways, next up, U.S. Olympian accused of tearing up Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool, says the DOJ. This is sort of a follow-up video. We've heard of people vandalizing. I think we may have covered somebody maybe that was accused of vandalizing some shit. But either way, this person's facing charges, and it's coming up next. But first, we're going to hop in the chat, see what you hooligans think about this 27-year-old building nuclear reactors. Guess I don't know if I can read that out loud. That may sound explicit. Sam, what could possibly go wrong? Yeah, exactly. Do they have little nuclear meltdowns? Is that how this works? Guess I will have to check my notifications. Sam, sometimes it just be like that. Yeah, just sometimes, you know. It happens. What's up, big booty? Look at you. That's how you know it's not too hot. Look at him sitting here, a whole bowl of Klaus. Yes. Ready for another 4th of July? You good baby. He's mad because I ain't giving no fancy fees yet. Zero, they're working on nuclear reactors for homes. It's very exciting. It's interesting. I wonder what they will let us and won't let us do with them. The whole data center thing is just mass surveillance. What's up, Fresca Bean? Happy freedom to you. Fresca Bean, I love it. I eat fruit every day if I can. I'm being cautious about it because there's some illness that's going around. It's in a few different states. It's hitting Michigan really hard, I guess. People are eating produce and getting parasites that are causing explosive diarrhea. That's literally what they're saying in the news. I didn't put it in the schedule because I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. But since you brought it up, yeah, I'm not eating any produce right now until people stop shitting fury. I'm just not willing to do that. What's up, Otters? Happy freedom to you. Always slacking on the fancy feast. I know. Klaus needs HR. He'd never make it. He's tattling. You know, you're tattling. Look at his rolls here. His Klaus rolls. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. He needs a little intermediate fasting going on anyways. What's up, Nishada? Happy freedom to you. Even though they're safer to operate, there's still same problem of disposal of nuclear waste. Yeah. What's up, On Watch? Happy freedom to you. Cheeky Chops, Free Willy. Don't you threaten me with a good time. Kevin, they should cool him down with the other side of the pillow. That's right, Kevin. That's right. Appeal to having no data centers allowed in Florida. Governor DeSantis said no. That's interesting. Not Whitmer. Whitmer can't wait to sell out. Kevin, what's a data center? It's like a giant server. It's kind of hard to explain. It's a building full of computer hardware that saves data on it. That's probably overly simplified, but that's basically what it is. It's a building full of computer parts collecting data. That's why they say that they believe that it's for mass surveillance. They try to say it's for AI, but most people believe it's for mass surveillance. Major. Maybe we can have another particle collision like in 2012 and either make the world a bigger shit show or reverse the clown world. You're talking about going back to the original timeline? I don't think you can go back to the original timeline. I think you can just move forward. I don't know. And I believe things would just get more fucked up. They claim that they shut CERN off or whatever. I don't know. All that stuff's very interesting. Otters, Elon wants to use SpaceX to take them to space for cooling. Yeah. Yep. He wants to put data. Him and Google. I think Google. It's either Google or it's Amazon. I want to say it's Google. I might be wrong. It might be Amazon. Either way, Elon and another big company, and we covered this, they want to send data centers to space to orbit around the planet for cooling and whatnot. I think that also fuels the idea that it's for mass surveillance. I mean, I assume it is for mass surveillance because why not? They love controlling us. Colty, my wife couldn't remember what charcoal was called, so she just calls it grill rocks now. I love moments like that. That's how you create memories. Easy. It's so funny. Grill rocks. Hand me some of them grill rocks over there. I like that. King Biltong going to shoot some guns with Mrs. Cheers. Oh, with my Mrs. Cheers, all. Appreciate you, King Biltong. Thank you for stopping in and have a fantastic time and be safe. Appreciate you, King Biltong. Iowa, buildings filled with data servers. Yeah. Jagular, I live in my own timeline. I do too, but when I go outside, I need the service of others, and everyone's tarded. It's heartbreaking. People were driving like shit today. Like they wanted me to become aggressive, and I just can't stand it. I hate leaving the house. What's up, Corey Luca? Happy freedom to you. No, Corey Luca, I haven't had time. I've been like running nonstop for like 2 weeks. What's up, Freed the Texan? Happy freedom to you. Grill Rocks is wild. I like it. I like it. Someone I know was trying to say placebo, and they said placebo. And so now anytime it comes up, I'm just like, oh, the placebo. It's the placebo effect. That happens. What's up, Dutton? Happy freedom to you. Guess I'm get a Toyota. I want a Toyota. I just don't have $6,000 to buy the worst Toyota in the state. I'm trying, though. I need to start showing some leg or something. I need a car, and I need it now. Dabs, they already make mobile reactors. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if what this guy is doing is, you know, necessarily the first person to make these kind of reactors or what. I think what they're highlighting is, one, he's got to deal with NVIDIA, which NVIDIA's stock is increasing in value like crazy because of the AI components that they develop. I don't know if that's the big deal or if him trying to optimize these reactors so they can mass produce them with a factory is what's highlighting him, but either way. Like I said in the beginning, I think that it could be total bullshit. They could just be saying this to get people to stop crying about the water. What's up, Lisa? Happy freedom to you. Looks like you got a tan. You could tell I'm tan. I've been tan for a long time. Like a really long time. I don't know if you guys can see. Like, yeah, see? For a while now. It's because I go outside and I have to walk this stress off. The one day I walked 13 miles. I walked 10 miles last Friday. Maybe it was 11 miles. I got to walk the stress off. Otherwise, I'll implode. Or at least that's what I keep telling myself. What's up, Kirk Allen? What's up, Low Ender? Happy freedom to you. Zero. We say pistachios. Brother-in-law mispronounced it one day and we adopted it. Yeah, those pistachios. Alright, hooligans, moving forward here. Like I said, U.S. Olympian accused of tearing up the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool. So they're taking him to court.
A U.S. Olympian.
You hold on, lady. I'm not ready. What the fuck is this?
A U.S. Olympian.
No, hold on. Jesus. You know what YouTube needs? More fucking buttons on the screen. Anyways, once again, U.S. Olympian accused of tearing up the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool. Hit that like button. Let's get into this.
A U.S. Olympian was indicted on a felony charge after he was accused of tearing up roughly 2 feet of the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool last month. The DOJ says Olympian Davy Hearn caused more than $1,000 worth of damage when he ripped a piece of sealant out from the bottom of the reflecting pool.
Today is about accountability for damaging a national resource, a national treasure. According to witnesses, Hearn damaged approximately 2 square feet of sealant from the bottom of the pool. A parks employee actually told Hearn to stop.
The 67-year-old Olympian said he only reached into the pool 2 weeks ago to touch a piece of detached liner. His lawyer says this is an effort by the White House to shift blame for their own failures. The pool's renovation has risen from $2 million to $16 million.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be able to get this guy or not. If they don't have him on camera. Well, they say they had a witness. That might get him over the line there. They may be able to get him with a witness. Either way, they're saying this Olympian's being indicted after being accused of tearing up 2 square feet of the sealant in the reflecting pool. They say that it was more than 1,000 doll hairs worth of damage. The suspect claims that he was just reaching in the pool to touch a detached piece of liner material, the blue shit, His attorney claims that this is just the White House trying to blame others for their own failures. He's facing felony charges of destruction of property, which I think that that's kind of going easy on him, because they could have said that he destroyed government property, or they could have just thrown, you know, federal property or something like that in there, and then he'd be really fucked. And so we'll see how it goes. With them having a witness, they may be able to actually get him with this, but it's hard to say. We won't know until they go through it. Either way, next up, we got our midlife break, our funny video halfway through. Today it was provided by Colty, and it's titled, Listen, Linda. It's coming up next, but first we're going to hop in the chat, see what you hooligans think about this Olympian being indicted because he just couldn't resist the reflecting pool. Snooks, I think they have cameras around the pool. They could. Russell, I don't know why you're experiencing buffering. Zero, he lived the American dream and now he's destroying America. What an asshole. Throw him in jail and take any medals he won. Yeah. Well, I can't imagine it would take very long for him to go through the process of things, considering they've already indicted him, which means that they believe they could win a case against him. Thank you so much, Wrench, for gifting a sub over on Rumble. Really appreciate you, Wrench. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you for making more hooligans. You're a badass. What's up, man with the plan? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Plastic Quack? Happy freedom to you. Free the Texan calling him a dumbass. He is a dumbass. Should have kept his hands out of the water and he wouldn't be in this situation. Otters, sounds like the Olympian was angry with his daddy Zeus. That's exactly what it was. I'm certain of it. Otters forced Jeff Gump. I was just running. No, I couldn't. I don't know what it'd be like if I got running. I'm 225 pounds, getting momentum under me. I don't know what would happen. It's been a long time since I was out here running. I have to walk it off. I do. I walk the stress. Anytime I have free time, that's what I do. I go walk. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. It helps me think. I always have a lot on my mind. Fresca Bean, get the Vaseline ready in case you get the parasite. No, I'm not worried about it. If I just eat trash for the next 2 weeks, you know, I'll be fine. I won't get the parasite. They said it doesn't pass person to person. So basically I have to avoid produce. It's interesting how that works. Well, thank you, Snooks. I appreciate the compliment. Sam, you were running today? Look at Sam, getting it. If I decide to go running, I'll record it. That way if I fall, I can blame somebody. Say it was racism. Send it to World Star or something like that. Kevin, just watch out for the dog man. Dog man better watch out for me. I didn't say I was going out there unarmed. I do not leave the house unarmed. Wiener and pistol intact every time I walk out that damn door. Dog man don't want these problems. Master Dork. You'll lose lots of weight that way? Doing what? I should lose weight. I can't stay away from the bread. It's the damn bread. Lisa, that's some consequences for his actions. He'd think twice if that's how it went. Waterboard him in the reflecting pool. Meta, they got to drain the swamp before the algae will go away. They're planning on fixing the reflecting pool after the 4th. They're going to be draining it and doing whatever they're going to do. Plukester, happy freedom to you. Take that fucker's medals back too. Yeah, they might. Ranch, people that don't own shit love to destroy other people's shit. You are not wrong. You're not wrong. When you have to go out there and earn and defend and take care of the things that you have, You don't want anything bad to happen to it, but you also respect other people's shit because you know what it takes to have to take care of something like that, to obtain something like that, to maintain something like that. So you don't want to mess other people's shit up. When people get free stuff and they don't get any consequences, those are the people destroying everything around us. Anyways, moving forward here, like I said, we got our midlife break, our funny video halfway through. Let's get this pulled up real quick. Now this is provided by Colty and it's titled, Listen, Linda.
Leonard.
What?
Turn around and let me see your outfit.
No, I don't wanna. You're so freaking immature. I can't even move my legs in these stupid pants. Oh, it's funny? Laugh all you want, Linda. It's Friday night and this is what you're doing, and you wonder why you're 40 and single.
Leonard.
What?
Turn around and let me see.
It's rough stuff. Over there abusing that dog. The internet's such a funny place. Anyways, getting back into the news here, concerns growing over directed energy weapons. This is kind of a short video, but they're talking about DEWs. It's funny, when the stuff happened in Maui, that was fake news. Now they're like, nah, it's real, and we got the technology for it. We even heard President Trump talk about using sonic weapons when we got Maduro. Now, before we get into this, I want to remind you, hooligans, really quick, if you'd like to join the membership program over on Rumble and become an official hooligan, all you have to do is click that big red subscribe button right below where you type in the chat. Now, if you're on Android and using the Rumble app, you're unable to see that big red subscribe button. So you got to open a browser, go to rumble.com, come to the live, hop in the chat, and like I said, right below where you type in the chat, you will see that big red subscribe button. Click that button and jump through the hoops, and your name will be highlighted as an official Rumble hooligan. You'll have access to our custom emojis. We have chapstick emojis, scream and goat emojis, Klaus Daniels emojis, President Trump emojis, and more. It's a lot of fun during the live, especially during a Trump live. So definitely go join the membership program over on Rumble. Let's get this pulled up about these DEWs here. This is a pretty quick video, a little over a minute. Once again, concerns growing over directed energy weapons. Hit the like button if you got one, and let's get into this.
So what kind of capabilities do these weapons have in addition to what she's exposed? And, you know, do they have a potential to be deadly?
Yes, ma'am. So in my conversations with Catherine Herridge, and I really thank her very much for the depth and stringency of her reporting, she's absolutely right. There are essentially two generations of these weapons. The first seem to be sonic weapons working in the ultrasonic range, and they tend to produce an overexcitation in hollow cavities and fluid-filled cavities, like the inner ear, but that can also communicate through the bloodstream to the brain to create something like a mini stroke-like effect. Those original injuries in Havana, as you may recall, were originally referred to as the immaculate concussion. But then subsequent generations of these types of weapons, these types of devices, also produce very rapidly pulsed microwaves that don't have a thermal signature and that utilize a laser to pulse the microwaves very, very quickly so that the waveform is preserved, but without the necessary thermal signature, no heat, and without the need for large power sources. It'll make these very, very scalable. Now these operate differently. They actually disrupt the neurological integrity of the nodes and networks of the brain, both in the short term, but then certainly in the longer term, where you're then seeing subacute and more chronic effects on the autonomic system, heart rate, immune system, endocrine function, and these can be very debilitating in the long term.
So what kind of capabilities do these weapons have in addition to what she's exposed? And, you know, do they have a potential to be deadly?
Yes, ma'am. So in my conversations with Catherine Herridge, and I really thank her very much for the depth and stringency of her reporting, she's absolutely right. There are essentially two generations of these weapons. The first seem to be sonic weapons working in the ultrasonic range, and they tend to produce an overexcitation in hollow cavities and fluid-filled cavities, like the inner ear, but that can also communicate through the bloodstream to the brain to create something like a mini stroke-like effect. Those original injuries in Havana, as you may recall, were originally referred to as the immaculate concussion. But then subsequent generations of these types of weapons, these types of devices, also produce very rapidly pulsed microwaves that don't have a thermal signature and that utilize a laser to pulse the microwaves very, very quickly so that the waveform is preserved, but without the necessary thermal signature, no heat, and without the need for large power sources. It'll make these very, very scalable. Now these operate differently. They actually disrupt the neurological integrity of the nodes and networks of the brain, both in the short term, but then certainly in the longer term, where you're then seeing subacute and more chronic effects on the autonomic system, heart rate, immune system, endocrine function, and these can be very debilitating in the long term.
All right. Well, I didn't realize we got flagged over on the Goof Tube. That's funny. We got a blue flag because of the self-deletion in the title there. Soft. I'm like so desensitized. I have a hard time remembering how soft the world is. Anyways, we'll see if that fixes itself. I can't even see the chat. I cannot see anything on YouTube anymore because talking about smoking yourself is bad, I guess. Anyways, in that video, they're talking about 2 generations of DEWs, direct energy weapons. They're saying that the first generation is sonic weapons that can cause stroke-like symptoms, which is what they experienced when we went to go and get Maduro. The second generation is more of a form of a laser disrupting neurological integrity of your neural networks in your brain. It could also cause continued debilitation over time, which sounds like a lot of fun. Next up, found not guilty for reason of insanity. This woman drowned her 1-year-old. She says that COVID made her crazy, and the judge was like, good, let her go. She's been released from prison. Reason and insanity. I just can't believe it. It's coming up next, but first we're going to hop in the chat, see what you hooligans think about these direct energy weapons. Guess no, it was my fault. It was the title. I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but, you know, here we are. We'll see if it gets fixed. Zero, yeah, that's what they talk about in the longer version of the video, is the Havana syndrome. They don't think people were actually experiencing some form of migraines, they were calling it, and they were originally saying it was Havana syndrome, but they're thinking it was DEWs. Russell, we've had the tech for years, yeah. I wonder why they're so clumsily, like, releasing this information to the public. Like, the Maui stuff happened. People claimed that there was lasers that started the fires. The news and the government, everybody said it was bullshit, that was not real. And then like a month later, England or somebody made an announcement that their battleships now have DEWs on it, and they were doing a display. They were talking about how cheap it is. It costs like $10 to fire the laser versus how expensive missiles are and shit like that. And they were talking about how it's great technology, it's new and innovative, and it's a really great thing all the way around or whatever. But here in the U.S., they were still saying that that was make-believe. That wasn't a real thing. And then President Trump came out. Like, we didn't hear anything else about it. And then President Trump came out year later, 2 years later, and was like, oh, yeah, when we went to get Maduro, we were hitting him with sonic weapons. And everybody was like, what? What do you mean? Yeah, hit him with sonic weapons, which is what they're saying is first-generation DEWs. And that's it. They're just kind of bumbling out this information instead of being more... Like, when the new jet came out, they weren't like, oh, yeah, when we did the, just Buster bombs as new jets. Like, no, they didn't do that. They were like, hey, everybody, we got brand new jets, and they're fucking badass. Why aren't they doing that with these DEWs? It just feels clumsy as shit the way this information's coming out. That's why they had to say in the video, they were like, oh, it's not make-believe. We actually have the tech. They wouldn't have to say that if they delivered the information in a better way, in a better form, but they don't. And I don't know why they're like that. It's like the executive orders. Every time we cover an executive order, people come in the chat, they're like, what's he signing? I have no fucking clue. Even if you Google it, Google's like, nah, he ain't signing shit today. I'm watching him sign it. He's signing something, but we don't know what it is. And it's like, I'm sick and tired of that. I don't even respond to those questions anymore. We cover an executive order getting signed, I'm like, I don't know, figure it out. Because I can't figure it out. He don't want to tell us. The White House says it's a secret. I don't know. I wish they were better at delivering information. Zero, NASA has jets now. Yeah. I'm trying to think. There's something else NASA's about to do. And every time I see a video, it's like 15 minutes long. And I don't want to sit and watch a 15-minute video. And I know you guys don't either. NASA's about to do something. And I can't remember what it is. It has something to do with going back to the moon. But I can't remember exactly what it is. What's up, David? Thank you so much for the $50 over on Rumble. You're a badass, David. Thank you so much for the support. Fuck yeah, and happy freedom to you. Hope this helps with those wasted groceries. Thank you so much, David. I really appreciate you. You're a badass. What's up, Willie Fix-It? Happy freedom to you. What's up, High Plains Drifter? Happy freedom to you. Major. I think there is vigilantes, but I think they don't dare put that on the news because people will be like, finally, time to go do the thing. I think it would be a huge inspiration to people, so they don't want that to be on the news. Willie fix, I got my eyes fixed. Cataract removal, try it. I don't know. God only knows what's wrong with my eyes. I've ruined my eyes doing the live. I know that. But every time I go to the doctor, they don't know what's wrong with me. It's like my car. It's like my life. Gotta just live it because ain't nobody gonna fix it. Trickster, it's not the 4th yet. It's the 3rd. Happy 3rd to you. And the kids are rioting outside. I don't know if you guys can hear them. Kevin, they got lasers. They can just point your window and listen to everything that's going on. Yeah. Well, now they can tell what's going on in your house through your Wi-Fi router. They can get like a 3-dimensional blueprint of what's happening inside your house. Thank you so much, Trickster, for gift of 5 subs over on Rumble. You're a badass, Trickster. Thank you so much for making more hooligans. You're awesome. Mage, you got the tortillas out? I think I'm going to make burgers after this. We'll see. I think that's what I'm having today is burgers. Tomorrow I'm going to make hot dogs. I think that's what you're supposed to eat on the 4th. That and the blood of your enemies. What's up, Dabs? Happy freedom to you. Willie Fix, I could fix your car if you were close here. Yeah, I know. That's what everybody keeps saying. Apparently they can't fix Subarus up here. It's too bad. My car has no rust on it, but the transmission and a long list of other things needs to be replaced. Sam, yeah, they could see in your house, yeah. Well, they could definitely see in my house. I got like 6 cameras just in this room that are all connected through Wi-Fi. And you just wink at the camera when you walk through naked in the middle of the night to get a glass of water, you know, just in case. Let them know that they're appreciated for keeping an eye on things. Zero, that's why they banned lead paint? Yeah. No, I didn't say all that, Snooks. Guess I could fix your car if I had longer arms. You're right, guess I wish I could come buy that Camry off you, guess I need to get out of the house. And I need to go to Texas. And I need a new car. It's a win-win-win. Sam, we cooked burgers and dogs at the lake today. Hell yeah. What a badass way to spend the 3rd. Snooks naked in the house is a good thing. It's a way of life for me and the Klaus Daniels. Otter's Klaus gets no privacy. I gotta watch him walk around naked all day. He can watch me walk around naked when I'm not working. You know, it's a fair trade. I wonder what he thinks I actually look like. Now that I think about it, you imagine being only a foot off the ground, you look up, it's just wiener in your face, and you're like, Dad, come on, Dad. Poke my damn eye out. It's like a Christmas story all over again. YouTube, you gonna fix yourself? I changed the title. This stupid bullshit over here. Look at this. Look at this stupid shit right here. I changed the damn title, but they don't care. Look at this fucking nonsense. Oh, you guys can't even say it. Right behind where I am on the damn screen. Let me see if I can look it. You are not alone. No shit. There's a whole fucking chat of us. So I can't even see you guys over on YouTube. You're not there. You're not there. It's my fault, but it's not my fault. It's my fault for making the title. It's YouTube's fault for censoring you guys right off the face of the earth. They can't see any of you guys over there. Fuck YouTube. All day. Such bullshit. You're not alone. Yeah, you are now. You are now. We couldn't be in a chat together because they had to censor us. Now you are alone. Thanks, YouTube. We should sue the shit out of YouTube. I was feeling some type of way, and I didn't want to be alone. YouTube forced me to be alone. I almost had thoughts. and stuff and feelings. Lisa, I live alone with my dogs. I'm always naked and they're always naked. Yeah, Lisa, that's that's how it goes. There's nothing wrong with it. Snooks, you can see the chat on YouTube? I can't see it. If you refresh, you probably won't be able to see it. Zero got to tune up those Lamborghinis. I know, they might be the next to go. God only knows. David, YouTube is asshole. You're not wrong. What's up, Roy? Happy freedom to you. Yeah, that sucks. The YouTube thing will fix itself eventually. It's because I just changed the title, so they're going to take their time, their suicide awareness and durka and whatever. Anyways, moving forward here, found not guilty by reason of insanity. I think this woman should not be allowed out of jail, but that's just my opinion. Load. Apparently, not only can you blame all of your problems on mental illness, you can also blame COVID still. It's fantastic. Hit the like button. Let's get into this.
A mother here in Miami was found not guilty of killing her 1-year-old daughter after she claimed a medical crisis brought on by COVID made her do it.
So today, she told NBC6 how she is trying to rebuild her life despite the tragedy that changed her family forever. NBC6's Christian Colon joins us with the story.
Satan is a deceiver. You guys, he's coming back. Accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, please.
These were some of the things Precious Bland shouted to police on an August night in 2021, shortly after investigators say she drowned her 1-year-old daughter, stabbed her husband and teenage daughter.
I would not wish this upon anyone to have to go through something so tragic.
After nearly 5 years facing murder-related charges for killing her infant, Bland is now a free woman. This week, a judge found her not guilty by reason of insanity after a bench trial where she waived her right to a jury.
That was my child. As a mother, I'm here to protect children and to love them and to give them the best. And that's what I did all my life with my children. And
shut up, bitch!
COVID took that away from me in that moment.
Bland's attorney argued the Navy veteran suffered a psychotic episode triggered by COVID, causing hallucinations and voices that told her to baptize her family members who were also infected with the virus.
This was COVID. It's a woman who served our country for 5 years, combat duty, assigned to Camp David with President Bush and Laura Bush.
Judge Miguel de la O ruled that Bland did not understand the nature of her actions at the time and acquitted her. Her attorneys say they believe it's the first successful COVID-related insanity defense in the country. But the decision has drawn sharp criticism from Florida Attorney General James Uthmeyer, who is calling for the judge's impeachment.
You have somebody that's drowning a baby, and then a judge is, at a bench trial letting her off for insanity, and then she's going to go right back out into the public. This is wrong.
For Bland, she's now focused on her family, who continues to support her despite everything that has happened. When asked how she wants people to see her today,
a loving mother, wife, friend, sister, daughter.
So, Christian, in a nutshell, COVID made her do it. The judge agreed. So the natural question is, what is next in her case now that she's acquitted, obviously with the backlash that's coming from the state as well?
Yeah, well, today a judge set a hearing for next month where Bland will have to come in and the judge will set up a treatment plan. Bland says that she's already going to therapy and she doesn't need to be hospitalized. As for the cause for impeachment that I talked about earlier, we did reach out to a court spokesperson, but that person said they cannot comment on open cases. Back to you guys.
COVID did it. COVID took her baby away from her. It wasn't because she drowned the 1-year-old. No. That was COVID's fault all day long. So crazy. COVID made her think that she needed to baptize her family to death. Does she think that's how baptized works? Being baptized? That's not how it works. Baptisms don't involve death. When they say you're laying your old life to rest, they don't mean all of you. They don't mean I'm going to drown you in the river and God will take over after that. I mean, maybe. I don't fucking know. Either way, they're saying this woman drowned her 1-year-old daughter, stabbed her husband, also stabbed her teenage daughter. She sat for almost 5 years, and now this judge has found her not guilty by reason of insanity. They say that she's a Navy veteran, which means that you're just supposed to be okay with this at that point. When they say that kind of stuff, it's so you can just ignore every bad thing she's ever done and go, good for her. And so they're saying that COVID caused her to suffer a psychotic episode, and they claim that she did not know the nature of her actions during the episode. I don't know. I don't believe any of that. I don't believe any of that. I almost died from the damn plague. It didn't make me choke the Klaus out. I didn't baptize him permanently in the bathtub. Like, stupid. So stupid. I cannot believe they let her out. And we got more sad stories. Next up, this individual choked his sister-in-law until she died. Then he sexually assaulted her corpse. It's coming up next. But first, we're going to hop in the chat, see what you hooligans think about this crazy. Well, yeah, I guess she's still a mother, but yeah. Talk about crazy pants in the chat there. Zero, so if you kill someone, you can claim that I was in the military. This is BS. I mean, and that's the way they try to play it. Zero, making vets with real issues look bad. Absolutely. I think that's what they did with the J16, the J6 guy that was having some sort of issue, and he got pulled over by an officer, and he said he was going to smoke himself, and he dove into the vehicle, and the cop shot him and killed him. I think it was the same thing. They were trying to say that he was in the military, and they do try and paint it in a bad light. COVID did it. Guess open case. She's acquitted. You can't claim gag order. Well, maybe they haven't gone through all of it yet, because they were saying that they had to come up with some sort of plan of rehabilitation. So maybe the case isn't considered closed yet. Green eyes, yeah, I agree. And happy freedom to you. What's up, Larry? Happy freedom to you. Green eyes is bullshit. She should be locked up. Absolutely. Guess I'm focused on my family. Like, who dies next? That's what I was thinking too. The family probably doesn't want her to focus on them too much. Larry, yeah, we're supposed to be covering President Trump in 2 hours. I mean, I think he's going to be late, but that's the plan. I don't know if they're going to have fireworks and all of that. I don't really know what to expect. Zero, mental illness is not an excuse. I think them going and saying, well, COVID took this from her, I think that's all messed up. COVID did it. Sam, I embrace my issues. Yep, that's the only way to do it. Nothing to it but to do it. Can't go around it, gotta go through it. I think you're right, guess Sam. What's up, High Plains Drifter? Klaus is on the case. Yes. Easy for him. He's got it. Appeal to Evan. President Trump's supposed to be on stage at 10:30, but he's never ever on time. Jagula, how many fireworks did you buy? Oh, I don't buy fireworks. I used to. One year I spent like $600 on fireworks, and we had so many fireworks that we would like force each other to go light the fireworks off. Like we were just obligated to light them off at that point. We had been lighting them off for hours. And it was just like, what are you gonna do next? I don't know. I guess let's try this one. Like, you ever been bored with fireworks? It's crazy. And so after that, I've never bought fireworks since. I'm planning on going to the fireworks tomorrow after we do the live. I'm gonna go to Ludington and check them out. That's the plan. David, blame it on the rain. Yeah, there you go. Might as well. Fresca Bean, she didn't sound convincing at all. I don't think so either. David, who's the dude that wants the judge removed? I think he's a senator. We've covered him a couple times. I cannot remember what his name is. I think he's a senator, though. He's actually got a brain. For the Texan, my buddy almost died from COVID. He never wanted to kill his wife. Yeah. Guess who? COVID-19 made Jeff Subaru break down. Now you have a legal action. Yeah, exactly. It's COVID's fault the Subaru ain't running. Roy, I can't even read that out loud because YouTube's so damn soft. They got us all flagged up right now. I really can't read that out loud. Mage, I'm beyond sick of this BS. Yeah. That's how I feel too, because I'd never do anything, and it seems like trouble always finds me. And not only does it find me, it accuses me of being the worst person ever. And I'm like, how the fuck do you figure? I'd never even leave the house. And all communication I have with the outside world is beneficial to everybody outside of the house. I don't get it. I do not get it. Appeal to heaven, she's going to hell. Yeah, she's going to hell for sure. I don't think there's any redemption for drowning your 1-year-old. Dave, keep her in the loony bin. That's where she needs to be. What is she going to blame next time? Can she just smoke the whole family and blame it on COVID? For the text, my buddy buys 2,000 every year. Yeah. Lisa, there's supposed to be a huge fireworks show on Mount Rushmore. We'll see if they show it, because I think they did fireworks when President Trump gave his speech to start off the Great American Fair, and they shut those lives off. They didn't show the fireworks. They cut them right after he was done speaking. What's up, Rich? Happy freedom to you. Guess some YouTube gave me COVID? I know. It gives me COVID every day. Guess some COVID made you buy a Jeep? That's how it happened? I just lost my smell and taste. I didn't go out there and I bought a Subaru, I guess. You know, it happens. It happens. Everybody's got to pick their side. Anyways, moving forward here, like I said, man choked his sister-in-law to death. This disgusting individual. I hope we get a follow-up on this because this story is crazy. Now, before we get into this, I want to remind you, hooligans, really quick, that you should go join jeffmacklive.com. Go set up your profile, create posts for Hooligans Alley, the forums, and the group chats. Plus, watching the live is a lot more fun with memes and GIFs in the chat. There's tons of stuff to do and new things happening every day. Select a free membership to get started. So if you click this link here, it should take you to the website. I wish they'd take that damn banner off the YouTube thing. I cleared through the warning labels and whatnot. We'll see. Anyways, there's the link. Go do the thing. Let's get into the story about this individual right here who strangled his sister to death, or his sister-in-law to death, and then assaulted her corpse, and then called the police on himself. I don't know. I don't know. We got nothing but terrible stories from here on out. Anyways, hit that like button if you got one. Let's get into this.
A murder investigation on Long Island. A young PhD student is dead. Police say she was killed by her own brother-in-law. Police arrested 27-year-old Joseph Horner. Officers say he was easy to find because he called 911 on himself. News 4's Paisy Chang is in Massapequa tonight with what else police say he told them. 27-year-old Joseph Horner did not speak to reporters as he walked out of Mineola Police Headquarters. Horner is accused of strangling his sister-in-law, Victoria Castle, until she went limp. Prosecutors say he then sexually assaulted her before calling 911.
The male caller requested police and an ambulance to this location for a deceased female.
Police say Horner was sitting outside on the stoop waiting for police. According to prosecutors, Horner told police he had been lusting after his sister-in-law since 2017, seen here in a picture with his wife. Prosecutors say he acted on Monday morning because his wife was away on a trip. Her family distraught as they left court today.
My understanding is that he was happily married for the past 3 years. He lived in the same house with his sister-in-law, who lived in another apartment. What the motivation was and what the allegations are, we'll figure it out as we move forward.
In court, Horner, who is a music teacher for the Oceanside School District, pleaded not guilty to the charges and signed an order of protection to stay away from his wife. Neighbors who did not really know the couple or Castle were stunned to learn what happened.
Some scary stuff. It's scary. It's very upsetting. We were frightened all day yesterday and last night. It's because we live so close to the home.
25-year-old Castle was a PhD student at Stony Brook, a promising life cut short, leaving her family crushed. The defense attorney says his client's family is also reeling from the shocking allegations.
They're torn. Obviously, they love their son, they love their daughter-in-law and their daughter-in-law's sister. So they're in a very emotional state. Of course, their hearts and prayers go out to the family, but they're very concerned about these allegations.
Horner was not granted bail. He is due back in court on July 2nd, and police did say that those charges could be upgraded. Meanwhile, the Oceanside School District issued a statement saying that Horner has been placed on immediate administrative leave pending review. Reporting from Massapequa, Paisy Chang, News 4, New York.
All right. More crazy people. They're saying this 27-year-old man who was a music teacher has been arrested for strangling his sister-in-law to death. They say that he sexually assaulted her after she died, and then he called the police on himself. They say he was married for 3 years, and his sister lived in the apartment next door. I don't know if they're in a duplex or what. Apparently he attacked his sister while his wife was away on a trip. He pled not guilty and put a PPO on his wife, which is really interesting. He's facing second-degree murder charges. But I don't understand is why didn't he get charged for assaulting the corpse? Because that's a crime. Like that, I mean, it seems like that should be a crime. It is a crime. There's already laws against this. So, like, why didn't they charge him with that? They charged him with the murder. They had charged him with the other stuff he admitted to. And I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Either way, next up, the last of our crazy stories, mother and her 2 children dead in an apartment or an apparent murder-suicide at a motel. And that will wrap up the news. It's coming up next. But first, we're going to hop in the chat, see what you hooligans think about this crazy person who strangled his sister-in-law to death. Larry C, another death caused by COVID turned people nuts. Yeah, exactly. Guess he obviously had COVID. It's the answer for everything now. What's up, Magic Moon? Happy freedom to you. Major, yeah. Yeah, I think he texted his sister-in-law, but still. It's not good. I remember one time we were covering something. I want to say Old Man Walter was in the White House at the time. And we made a joke about necrophilia or something. And people got pissed. People were pissed at me about joking about it. So I'm not going to tell any really funny jokes about banging dead bodies because it is offensive or whatever the fuck. People were in an uproar over it. And so That, and you can't joke about Melania. It's on the no-no list. Larry the Fauci syndrome. That's what's happening. It's making people nuts. Major, be offended. Yeah. I try so hard not to offend people, and I still do, and I don't get it. And it'll be the people who are yelling the loudest about liberals. People will be screaming their heart out about how liberals are soft. And then I'm like, Melania likes orange wiener. And then they're like, how dare you say that shit? I'm like, oh, you'll be all right, buddy. You'll be all right. Dabs. You're cracking me up. Everybody in the chat's going, ew. Yes, ew. This person is full-blown crazy pants. Magic Moon. An old girlfriend used to be like a dead body at times. Grown. Just lay there like a dead fish. I don't know why it's like that. And they make you work so hard for it too, just to get to a performance like that. You're like, damn, I spent how much on dinner? At least act like you like it. Just fucking can't. So stupid. The world is so fucking stupid. Yes, everybody's admitting their stories now. It's so funny. So funny. Major, you're cracking me up. What's up, Deep South Jody? Happy freedom to you. Yeah, Deep South Jody. I know. YouTube flagged and pretty much wrecked our live over there. I've changed the title twice now to try and get them to take that stupid blue banner off, but apparently they're not going to. They used to back in the COVID days. Just when you thought YouTube couldn't be any more gay. Rich, why would anybody be worried and scared to death about something that happened to somebody else? Talking about the neighbors saying that they were concerned because they lived next door to where the incident happened. That's what I was kind of thinking too. I'm like, the dude got arrested. He's being detained. He doesn't have any bond. Yeah, he did weird stuff to his sister-in-law. That has nothing to do with anybody else. Like, he's already locked up. Guess you can't see the banner. I don't know. Maybe they'll take it away, but they're still showing the stupid banner to me. It doesn't look like they're blocking the video anymore, though. Maybe they'll take the banner away. I don't fucking know. Larry, another reason to come over to Jeff Mack Live? Yeah, absolutely. We don't have stupid banners, but we got cool emojis and GIFs. We got all the good stuff. Guess who? Did the killer have explosive dookie rivers, which might have caused his temporary insanity? His lawyers are watching Jeff's stream with ideas on defense. It could be. It could be. You never know. Either way, moving forward here to the last little bit of the news. I wish it was lefties losing it. It's not, because they don't do that on Friday, because Rita hates us. Instead, mother and her 2 children found dead after an apparent murder-suicide at a motel. Let's get this pulled up. It's almost like once a week now we're covering stories where people are smoking their whole family and then smoking themselves. It's trending right now. It's pretty trendy. Either way, hit that like button. Let's get into this.
Breaking news at 3. A mother and her 2 young children are dead, and Houston police are investigating it as a murder-suicide. Someone dialed 911 and reported the shooting at the Residence Inn on Kirby Drive and Main Street, not far from the NRG area. That's where we find KPRC2 News reporter Bryce Newberry. Bryce.
Yeah, Andy, just a terrible tragedy that Houston police are investigating this afternoon after we're told a cleaning crew made the discovery of this mother and the 2 children who police believe at this hour may be hers. I'll show you. You can see there are several Houston police units parked outside of the Residence Inn by Marriott Hotel here. They've been here since about just before noon today. Houston police telling us that the mother checked in on Wednesday and then this morning when maintenance workers went to check on that room. It's unclear exactly why, but they went to check on the room, and that is when they discovered a mother as well as a 9-year-old boy and a 6-year-old girl dead inside of a hotel room. We are told that those 2 children had gunshot wounds. Police also telling us that the mother appeared to have a self-inflicted gunshot wound. At this point, there are still a lot of questions. We don't know exactly when the shooting itself happened. Police do tell us, again, that that mother checked into the hotel on Wednesday and possibly maybe was supposed to be checking out today, which prompted that check by hotel staff earlier today. Homicide investigators are here trying to piece all of this together. We are told that the woman is from the Houston area, but this afternoon, the identities of everyone involved here have not yet been released. For now, we are live in Southwest Houston. I'm Bryce Newberry, KPRC 2 News.
All right. Crazy stuff. Crazy people. They're saying this mother smoked herself and her 2 kids. It was a 6-year-old and a 9-year-old, a 6-year-old girl, a 9-year-old boy. All of them dead from gunshot wounds. They don't know why. Like I said, we've covered a lot of these stories lately, and a lot of them they have to do with divorce or separation of sorts. It seems like one parent or the other doesn't want to go through it. They don't want to go through the separation. I don't know if it has to do with custody or what it is, but whatever it is to them, it is life ending, and so they just end it all. It's one thing to take yourself out, but you can take the damn kids out. Like, there's fuck, I don't know. I hate being here, but I couldn't hate being here that fucking much. These people are messed up. Anyways, thankfully, that wraps up all the news. We are going to be getting into the fun stuff. We're going to be cracking open today's door of the Music Lovers Advent Calendar. It was provided by Tori Wayne, and we got our 2 funny videos of the day. First one was provided by Colty and is titled Time to Change Your Ways, which all of those people need to watch that fucking video. And the official funny video of the day is provided by Sly Dog and is titled Smart. It's coming up next, but first we're going to hop in the chat, see what you Hooligans think about this mother who took her 2 kids to a motel and smoked everybody in the room. What's up, Hair Juicer? Happy freedom to you. Russell AIDS was involved? I think it was COVID. Larry COVID did it. That's what it was. Damn COVID. COVID's got a gun. Zero, it's going to be a custody battle or illegals. I mean, it could be. I don't know why a mother would smoke her kids, though, because women are favored in the court system. Having the birth certificate is considered the affidavit of parentage for women, not men. Men have to go to their state capital in order to receive an affidavit of parentage, and they have to go in person, and they have to have shit tons of documents and some doll hairs in order to make that happen. Women do not have to do that. The birth certificate automatically is the affidavit of parentage. So if you do have to go to court, women are already in the win as soon as you start the court case. So, like, I don't know why a mother, unless she was on camera doing terrible things to kids, which, God, I hope not, considering everything we've covered today. But unless that's the situation, I don't know why a mom would do a self-deletion like that, smoke everybody in the room over a divorce or a separation, because they're already in favor to win. So, I don't know, but it's terrible. It is terrible. Larry, yeah, but that's not common. And you have to fight for that. It doesn't just start that way. Here, Juicer, glad you're doing good. Zero, I'll have to check it out. I get tagged in so many videos, but like I tell you guys, you gotta put them where I tell you to put them. I can't just check DMs all day to see if you guys are sending me funny videos and stuff. I don't know why it's trending so much. I just talked about it the other day. It's too hard for me to go to 15 different platforms and check all my messages and see who sent me funny videos, and then get on my computer and then pull up my schedule and then to find links and titles and who did it, and this, it's way too complicated. That's why we created the tabs on Discord as well as the website. That way everybody had a place to put all that information and stuff, and that's all I do is I just go down the list. I think we're actually a couple weeks back for funny videos because I go through every single funny video. It's a lot of work. I put a lot of work into this. What's up, Cass? Happy freedom to you. Willie Fix It. There's no real thing as MK Ultra. It's just COVID. It's just COVID. Trust the science. That's all it is. We actually just covered a story about MK Ultra. I think it was yesterday. Dabs, why did they have to do the kids as well? Yeah, exactly. Hey, I appreciate you being with us, David. Yeah, I don't know why we had so many tragedies today on the news. Tomorrow there won't be shit for news. I think I have 2 stories for news tomorrow that are not terrible like this. But most of it's going to be fun stuff. I got all kinds of Patriot videos and stuff I've been finding. For the attacks in the world is so fallen. Yeah. Well, and I think social media is breaking us in big ways. What do you mean, Willie Fix It? Willie Fix It? No, I don't know the next time we're going on a flag walk. I can't ever get anybody to go with me, and it's too hard to carry everything by myself and then watch my own back. Oh, any more building climbers? Not that I know of. No worries, Zero. I forgot about it. I'll have to go check it after the live. Fresca Bean, I heard that there was a giant line for Florida or something, like an hour or 2 wait. What do you mean? Like to go into Florida? I don't know what you're talking about. What's up, Kamehameha? Happy freedom to you and happy 4th. Yeah, right, mine. I don't think they're going to take the banner away. I think the banner's just stuck there. Oh, well. There's always something. I think yesterday we didn't have Twitch because it said pedo in the title and it also said Glock. And I changed pedo to be ped to try and get it to pass. But I think Glock was what ended up causing it to not pass on Twitch. And this is where everybody says, well, you can't make everyone happy. Yeah, I know. I know. Anyways, let's get into the fun stuff. Like I said, we're going to be cracking open today's door of the Music Lovers Advent Calendar. It was provided by Tori Wayne. And we got our 2 funny videos of the day. First one was provided by Colty and it's titled, Time to Change Your Ways. And our official funny video of the day was provided by Sly Dog and it's titled, Smart. Both those are coming up next. But first, I want to remind you, hooligans, really quick, if you'd like to support the live to keep us running, you're welcome to use the links in the video description. We have PayPal, Cash App, Stripe, Zelle, Venmo, Locals, and Buy Me a Coffee. You can send something to the P.O. Box, or you can even send crypto. Let's see what we get today from the Music Lovers. Advent Calendar was provided by Tori Wayne. Now, I can't remember, yesterday, or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. We got the gramophone, Grandma's phone. I wonder what we're going to get today. Oh, very nice. Come on. Finger it right out of the box here. Just like you like. Today, we got a cassette tape. Very cool. I wish my camera would focus. Come on, camera. Don't be like that. Don't be gay. Don't vote for Hyena Harris. Yes, very nice cassette tape there. Fun stuff. Thank you so much, Tori Wayne. Really appreciate you. We got all the good stuff out of this music advent calendar. I need to get like a little tree to put the little ornaments on it. Maybe we'll do that for Christmas. Either way, let's get into some funny videos, you hooligans. Now, this first one was provided by Colty. Did we rewind her enough? There we go. No, don't buffer on me, goof tube. I hate your guts. There we go. There we go. Like I said, this first one was provided by Colty and it's titled, Time to Change Your Ways.
I gotta straighten up my life. This fucking heat wave made me realize I can't go to hell. I gotta straighten.
Yeah, I'm not built for hell. Getting into our official funny video of the day. Now this one was provided by Sly Dog. It's titled Smart.
If you pour vinegar over your hands or over your arms on any kind of component of your skin, because of the smell and the vapor of the vinegar that it gives off, it is actually a deterrent to the crabs and they won't bite. Watch. If you pour...
It worked like a charm. Good stuff. Well, that is all the coffee I had for you hooligans today. I'm going to grab this link really quick. I'm going to drop it in all the chats. We're going to read through. We got the Pledge of Allegiance coming up, and then we're going to be raiding out over on Rumble. And like I said, in an hour, I think it's an hour and a half, at 10:30, we're supposed to be covering President Trump live for some Mount Rushmore goodness. He's going to be giving a speech and all of that, and I guess people are expecting fireworks, so we'll see. But either way, we are going to be covering that. It's not going to be a part of this live, but we will be back later today. So that's the thing. Either way, there's a link where all of my links are listed. So if you'd like to make donations, join membership programs, or purchase any merch, we'd really appreciate it. All of your guys' contributions keep us running every day except for Sunday, because you got to have a day to recharge those batteries. Definitely go join Discord. Discord is our free hooligan community. It's the best way to be notified every single time we go live. The hooligans are there, keeping the conversation going 24/7, and we have 2 news boards to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world. So definitely go join Discord. If you're feeling real saucy, go join jeffmaclive.com. Over on the website, it is the best way to experience the live. Our built-in chat has more ability than any other platform. You can post memes and GIFs and custom emojis and links and all kinds of stuff right there while watching the live. You also have access to Hooligans Alley, which is our private social media area. You'll have access to all the features over on the website. So definitely go get yourself a membership for jeffmaclive.com. It's the home of the hooligans. And because it is Friday and we are going to be doing the voice chat as much as possible while we're covering the Trump live and all of that, I am going to be dropping this special link that I only drop on Fridays. This is for a coupon for a free 7 days over on jeffmaclive.com with hooligan status, so you will have access to all of the features on the website. It is not going to ask you for money. You do not have to enter in a credit card number or anything like that. Click the link, fill out your profile, get yourself all set up. You will have full access to the website for the next 7 days. You can join us in the voice chat today. You will be able to watch the live and use all the features for the next week, and you will be able to join us until midnight next Friday for the voice chat. So definitely go utilize that coupon that I put in the chat, because I only put it in the chat right now on Fridays. So utilize that coupon. Anyways, reading through the chat, like I said, we get the Pledge of Allegiance coming up, and then we're going to be raiding out over on Rumble. Zero, that game was hilarious with Sergeant Wilkie, where he was like shooting the little mannequin guys or whatever. I've seen a bunch of clips about it. I can't even remember what it was called. We were talking about it yesterday. Russell, ready for the voice chat? Very nice. Zero, you think he's going to be on time? He might. Zero, the Florida line for the... Oh, you're talking about the State American, or the whatever, the Great American State Fair? The line for Florida is long? I wonder what they got in there. Snooks, a Buddhist man burned himself to death in front of the UN building in New York City yesterday. Damn, I didn't hear anything about that. Some self-immolation. It's too hot outside to be doing that shit. You know, I'm just saying. What's up, Angry God? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Republitarian? Happy freedom to you. Bury her under the prison. You talking about the woman that smoked her kid? Yep. For the Texan dude set himself on fire to protest. I don't know. I don't believe in that version of protesting. Cass, yeah, we're supposed to be covering President Trump. Angry God. Oh, yeah, they might be well, I don't know why you're promoting somebody else in my chat right now, Angry God, but President Trump's supposed to be live at 10:30 Eastern time. Kids out there screaming their faces off. Fresky Bean looks like another victim of AI home remedies. Oh, you're talking about the guy with the vinegar? I don't know what he was thinking. He's like, look, watch this work. And then the crab took his opportunity. Now he's got crabs. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Fresky Bean is weird because Buddhists are against all harm. I don't know what Buddhists believe. No worries, Angry God. Hey, thanks for being with us, Right Mind. Enjoy the rest of your day. Master Dark, no Rita today. There's no lefties losing it on Friday. I don't know why they don't do it on Fridays, but they just don't for some reason. And I was cutting the lefties losing it on Thursday. I was cutting it in half so we could watch it on Friday. It's better than covering terrible stuff. But the last one all week, it's been that guy. I don't know his name, but the guy filling in for Rita. One, he's not as fun as Rita. And two, they weren't that long, and that's what she said. But the one we covered yesterday, I think only was 3 minutes. I couldn't even cut it in half. So I try, though. I try to give us a little lefties losing it on Fridays. I just couldn't make it work this week. All right, hooligans, it is that time once again. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we did the thing. Let's figure out who we're rating over on Rumble. But before we do, we have to cut off Twitch because the raid is against community guidelines over there. We're already in enough trouble with YouTube. So if you're watching on Twitch right now, you'd like to be a part of the raid, you're welcome to join us over on X, Blaze, Kick, YouTube, Rumble, or JeffMacLive.com. Otherwise, I will see you Twitch hooligans Monday. Well, let me see. We might go live everywhere tomorrow. I don't know, because tomorrow is 4th of July. I am trying to find a bunch of 4th of July videos. But the news videos that I have to cover, we can't cover in front of YouTube and Twitch. So I'm kind of undecided on how we're going to handle tomorrow, because I do have news stories that I want to cover, but it is 4th of July and we should be having fun. So we'll see. We'll see how tomorrow goes. But either way, if you people over on Twitch, you hooligans, want to be a part of the raid, you're going to have to vacate the platform. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next live. Everyone else sit tight because we got this raid coming up. Got that taken care of. Refresh. Make sure Twitch is not here to see the good stuff because of their own community guidelines. Let's see who we're raiding today. Everybody's live right now. But let me see. Everybody but Grim. I don't know why Grim hasn't been live. Angel's live. Wolf Meat's live. Bulldozer's live. Misfits live. Alistair's live. We should raid the Alistair. That's what we should do. Let me see. What's Toasty doing? Hanging out. Toasty's in her bikini. Well, we need to raid the Alistair. We gotta do that. But there's Toasty. She's looking very patriotic up there in the top left corner. But we're gonna have to raid the Alistair. He just raided us the other day. Alistair's the man. He helps a lot. He's a super hooligan. So we're gonna raid Alistair. You guys are welcome to go tell Toasty. She looks very nice in her patriotic outfit. There we go. Hit that like button as soon as you land. Let's get raiding, you hooligans.
Whoa, Jeff Mac rating in. Holy crap balls. All right, so if I put this reachability.
Incoming raid. Initiating raid protocol. Welcome to the broadcast raid.
Freedom, Jeff!
Hi.
Plastic, how's it going? Magic Moon. Nomad, how's everyone doing tonight? Happy Friday. Happy freedom, everyone. Jeff, thank you, brother, for the raid. So much appreciated. Jagula, what's going on? Zero.
Happy girl.
Happy freedom, everyone. Abby, what's up? What is up? So welcome in, Alistair
New
Gaming.
allegiance verified. Welcome to the void.
How's the live
Fear
going?
is the only
It's
force.
going great, man. We are playing Sand. This game is not like anything I usually play. And dude, we're having a freaking blast, man. We're having an absolute blast. We're not usually into PvP type stuff, so we're like nervous as hell, and it's like Titan sphincters the entire time we're on planet. But yeah, it's really cool. Really, really cool. Thank you, Cass. I think it missed it because all the chat's going off, Cass.
What's
It
the
happens.
game about?
The game is you are a like Wild West style there it goes. You're like a Wild West style scavenger. And you've got this big walking tank thing that's your base on planet. And you got to explore different areas on planet, loot them, and get the hell out before you get killed by other players. Because other players are trying to do exactly the same thing.
Yep.
So Bella and I are crewing this thing. And trying to do our best not to die while simultaneously getting as much loot as we can. It's been it is sweet, dude. It's really fun. It's really, really fun. You can have up to 6 people crewing one vessel too, which makes it really interesting. Yeah, I still don't know, Bella, why this is not letting me do it. And then you can build and customize your walker too.
Loot and scoot. Yep.
Yep, loot and
Good
scoot. That's
strategy.
right. I'm not a gambler, so I don't like to. Once I have a little bit, I just take off. I'm like, all right, we got enough. Let's go. All right, you want to go? Let's get those likes up. Thank you, Jeff. Man, thank you so much for raiding in, dude. Thank you so much. All right.
Zero said followed.
All right, hooligans. Fantastic raid. Alistair's the man. I appreciate Alistair. He's awesome. All right, we are wrapping this up, but we'll be live again in a little less than, oh no, it's a little bit more than an hour because President Trump is supposed to be on stage at 10:30. We'll see if he's on time or not. Everybody's saying he's on a strict schedule. Maybe he will be on time. I don't know. But somewhere around 10:30, we're going to be live again covering President Trump at Mount Rushmore. And the last time he was there during fireworks and stuff, we also covered that 6 years ago. So it's like full circle. It's going to be awesome. So definitely join us for the upcoming live with President Trump. Also join us in the voice chat over on jeffmaclive.com. Like I said, you got to have hooligan status or better. So utilize that link I dropped in the chat for the free 7 days with hooligan status. That way you can join us in the voice chat. It is always a ton of fun over there doing the thing. So definitely go check it out. Either way, reading through and then we're wrapping this up. Zero, Alistair's mom's on Rumble and she's great. That's awesome. I didn't know that. Oh, I appreciate you, Rappy. Thank you for being with us. What's up, Palms? Happy freedom. Hey, thanks for being with us, Willie Fix It. You enjoy your night. Cass, I didn't know Bella Trixie was Alistair's wife. She's on the website, but she's under a different name. I didn't realize that's who that was. Appreciate you, Abby girl. Thank you for being with us today. Thank you, Angry God. Appreciate you stopping in. Oh, thank you, Cass. I wonder where Pumpkin's been. Now that you mention it, appreciate you, Repub. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Kids out here going ham. It's a Prometheus. Happy freedom to you. Thank you, Right Mind. Zero followed her today. She does history stuff. That's cool. You'll have to share the link so we could all follow her. All right, hooligans. It looks like we're good to go. Like I said, we are supposed to be live in about an hour and 9 minutes for President Trump at Mount Rushmore. Should be a good time. Otherwise, you are also welcome to join us in the voice chat. I don't know if I'm going to make it in the voice chat before we go live with President Trump. We will see. Otherwise, I'll be stopping in afterwards, but the hooligans will be there. There's probably hooligans there right now. So definitely come join us in the voice chat. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow for our 4th of July live. Like I said, I'm still kind of undecided. We might cover a little bit of news, but I'm looking for funny videos and stuff like that so we can make it a good time. Either way, I will see you guys on the next live. I appreciate all of you being here. Thank you for helping me cover the news, and thank you for helping me make the news suck a little less. You guys are fantastic. Go enjoy the rest of your day. Go find yourself some good food. Have fun and be safe. And I'm going to try and do the same. Make your way back to us on the next live. I really appreciate all of you guys. Huge shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership programs, or purchased any merch. I really appreciate all of you hooligans, and I wouldn't be able to do any of this if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much for all your support, and I'll see you on the next live. Until then, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap.